Over the past decade, we've seen Hero MotoCorp make serious efforts to overhaul its image and be seen as a more premium player. And as part of this endeavor, Hero has brought us bikes like the XPulse, the Xtreme 160R, and even revived the legendary Karizma name. But nothing screams premium as much as this new motorcycle from Hero, the Mavrick 440. And we are exploring the desolateness of the Rann of Kutch with this new Hero. Positioned as a roadster, the Mavrick has a lot of its visual mass concentrated at the front and has that front heavy stance that you would expect of a bike like this one. And that's thanks to the large fuel tank and its extensions, while the rear end is relatively compact and slimmer as well. But overall, I would have liked the design, the lines and even the headlamp to be styled even more aggressively.
But nonetheless, the Mavrick is appealing looking, and I even like the fact that despite being substantially sized, it manages to look quite compact. The round headlamp unit is flanked by round turn indicators that help in adding to the retro feel, while the handlebar sits close to the rider, owing to which the cables and hoses on the right side of the handlebar go from the top of the switchgear yoke and not from beneath it, which further accentuates the retro cool design. The rear end is quite simple looking, and again, I would have liked a more stylish looking backside. The instrument cluster is an LCD display that looks good but is a little too small, and as a result, a lot of the information except the speed, which is displayed in numerics, is a challenge to read on the go.
The Mavrick 440 uses the same air and oil cooled single cylinder engine as the Harley-Davidson X440. And that means you get 27 PS here, produced at just 6000 RPM, along with 36 Newton meters produced at just 4000 RPM. But more importantly, given the long stroke configuration, 90% of that peak torque is available from just 2000 RPM onwards. And that's besides the fact that engine refinement is excellent and the fueling is extremely crisp, and these are just some of the factors that really help in making the Mavrick 440 a lot of fun to ride.
In my books, the engine refinement and performance are two of the Mavrick's biggest highlights. Throttle responses are extremely crisp, which coupled with the low bottom end torque mean the Mavrick is easy to ride and will not be intimidating for newer riders graduating from smaller bikes at all. At the same time, the Mavrick also lives up to its tag of being a roadster and has loads of character, and is even up for antics like wheelies or power slides, adding to its fun factor. On the other hand, the Mavrick will also prove to be an excellent tourer thanks to the engine's long stroke configuration, which ensures you can cruise comfortably at over 100 km per hour in 6th gear, helping it round off its list of credentials.
A good engine needs to be complemented by good dynamics, which come from a well-tuned suspension setup and an able chassis. And I'm happy to report Hero has ensured that is the case with the Mavrick 440, because this motorcycle is surprisingly nimble and easy to ride for a 400.
The Mavrick's agility will in fact surprise a lot of riders. It is quick to change direction, easy to maneuver, and also offers a lot of confidence when riding spiritedly thanks to its sharp steering geometry and overall agility. The 43mm telescopic forks up front do a good job of keeping the bike stable, whether going fast in a straight line or when leaning around corners. The Mavrick is shod with a 110 section tire at the front and a 150 at the rear, and grip levels are excellent. A 320mm disc performs duty at the front and offers a progressive feel, though I would have liked some more bite when braking from higher speeds. Overall, the Mavrick is highly impressive on the dynamics front though, thanks to the able chassis and suspension setup.
So Hero has certainly got the recipe right for what is its biggest and most premium offering yet. I mean, a more aggressive design would have worked wonders for this recipe, but I have to say, overall Hero has done an excellent job, because the Mavrick 440 does feel like a really well-engineered motorcycle. And the aggressive pricing is quite literally the proverbial icing on the cake, because prices begin from just Rs 1.99 lakh ex-showroom, and that makes this one a really tempting proposition in the 400cc class.